Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Welcome to another live show. So this one's a little bit different from what I did last Wednesday, where last Wednesday I talked about what I'm currently reading. I thought what would be fun today would be to go over the Harlequin anticipated reads, because I had planned on filming that video and posting it yesterday, but unfortunately, as you guys are aware, I have got a new job, or will be starting a new job in another week or so. So the last day at my current job is next Wednesday or Thursday. We haven't really decided that yet. So I'm trying to clean everything up before that happens. So I've been kind of doing a little bit extra, which I'm sure I don't want to hand over stuff to people. You know what I mean? So what I thought that we would do here would be for me to share my screen and put the Harlequin website up and then go through and show you guys the books that I picked as my top books for each imprint, but kind of also show you the other imprints as well. I just thought that'd be kind of fun, and if you guys enjoy this, I might do this like every month then, because I just think this is kind of a really fun way to do it. So cheers. It is water, friends. It is water. So hello, everyone. In the comments, hi. So glad everyone is here. So yeah, as we go through, let me know, do you guys, any of the books that I'm gonna, share, are you guys interested in them as well? So let's bring up the website. Bear with. Share screen. That one. Alrighty. There we go. And then also tonight, just as I was about to sit down here and, I get everything all plugged in, and my ring light decided to die on me. So yay on that one. So now I'm going to have to get a new one. That's what you get for buying cheap. Now that I know I'm actually going to use it, I should go ahead and get a newer one. So anyway, I am going to move away from being able to see you guys in the comments, but I am going to go through here and go through the books. So if anyone is new to the Harlequin website, if you live overseas or whatever the case may be, I am logged in. So all the prices you're going to see, I think, are in Canadian. So go to books and then Harlequin series, and we're going to start with Desire. And let's have a look at these. So this is how I do it. I always pick the ebooks, and I always pick new this month. And then it just kind of deletes everything so you can just see what is new this month. So you'll notice that there's a lot of duplicates here. Like, for example, this one, it says Alaskan Blackout and The Wrong Rancher. So what they're doing here for ebooks is they're publishing them individually. They're publishing them also as like a 2-in-1. And then you can also get these bundles of like 3 together. So really the choice is up to you. But the one that I picked, now some of these are just, the Desire covers are just stunning. So like, I actually have this one from NetGalley. So I am hoping to get to it this month. Take one cowboy looking for his half-brother and one fierce redhead guarding a secret and strand them together. Yeah, that one looks really good. And it's Joanne Rock. You can't go wrong with a Joanne Rock novel. So then what else do we have here? We have Josh Wood, who's fantastic. Keep Your Enemies Close. The 4th book in the Calcott Manor series. We have One Summer of Love by the great Reese Ryan. 2 Reese Ryan books, actually. Snowbound Second Chance. This is Valentine Vineyards #2. This one right here. And I guess they're trying to clean stuff up before this series ends at the end of the year. When a cheery STEM nerd and a no-nonsense CFO work together, opposites definitely attract. So it's going to be book 2 and, oops, come on back up here. Sorry, guys. And book 3, Snowbound Second Chance is the other one. But you can buy both of them together if you want to in a bind-up. But the one, so, and J. Margot Critch as well, Heirs to Hardwell Ranch, book 3. But the one that I picked was The Trouble with Little Secrets by the great Josh Wood. This is my pick for the month. Book 3 in the Dynasties Calcott Manor series. So the Dynasty series is a long running series with Desire. It very similar, as it's called, the Dynasties, very similar to like the TV show from back in the 80s, right? Very well-to-do families and things like that. They're fantastic. This is a one-night stand book. Not all one-night stands stay in the past, especially when passion overcomes the toughest of family secrets. Their one-night stand was off the charts. Now she must reveal the consequences. And I think it's, what does it say here? I'm trying to remember. Fearing his powerful grandmother, Peyton Karen has concealed her baby son from hotel magnate Jack Grantham. Their single spectacular night was unforgettable, but Peyton kept her distance because Jack's grandmother blamed Peyton for the death of his late brother. Now, rumors have forced Peyton to reveal Jack's identity as the baby's father. Like, these are soap opera, and I've said that since the beginning. The Desire books are absolutely soap opera, and they are absolutely fantastic. So this is my pick for the month of September. But yeah, so that's the one for Desire. Let us continue on here. Let me go back. Sorry, I'm looking at my Fitbit because I had to restart the stupid thing because it wouldn't sync with my phone. So I thought, oh, I've got lots of time. Let me just reset it to factory settings and then, whatever. So now on to the heartwarming line. So again, ebooks, new this month. So there are 4 new books this month. And then, of course, there is always the box set bind up of all of them. But so we have here Her Hometown Cowboy by Leanne Bristol, book 2 in the Colorado, Arizona series. Corando, pardon me, Colorado, Arizona. That makes no sense. And then we have When Love Comes Calling by Cindy Powell. Cindy Powell's a great writer. Absolutely recommend her books completely. And then we also have, sorry if you can hear a buzzing, it's this laptop. It's old. It needs to go. Winning Over the Rancher by Viv Royce. I think she's a new author. I'm not absolutely certain. This is book 1 in the Heroes of the Rockies series. It says a storm brings them together. But my pick for the month is absolutely To Trust a Hero by Alexis Morgan, the second book in the Heroes of Dunbar Mountain series. I love the cover on this one. It's super, super cute. Max recently helped solve a mystery in the small town of Dunbar, Washington, and now he's going to stay at Ricky Bruce's bed and breakfast to write the story. Against her better judgment, Ricky finds Max becoming more involved with the life she has built for herself and her son. He's handsome, charming, and has a writer's curiosity, all of which puts both her heart and her secrets at risk. So yeah, again, my pick for September for heartwarming, To Trust a Hero by Alexis Morgan. Looking forward to that one. Welcome, everybody. I'm just kind of jumping in here to see with the comments how everybody is doing. Hello, Kat. Hello, Valerie. Hi, Rena. Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for popping in. So yeah, let me know. Do you want me to share what I'm currently reading when I'm done here? I actually don't have anything to show you. Like, I didn't bring anything in here. I'm just kind of going through the Harlequin new releases. So let's go to historical. Whoops, wrong button. The Harlequin historical line. So we want ebooks and new this month. So there are 6 books published for the historical line every month. And yeah, so you get the 6 individual ebooks or print books and the box sets, 2 box sets right here. So let's have a look at what we have. A Viking Heir to Bind Them by Michelle Stiles. She's been writing for historical for a long time, clearly a Viking time period novel. And then we have, obviously, a Regency, Betrothed in Haste to the Earl by Liz Tyner. A charming, sparkly Regency love story. Looks delightful. Always enjoyable. I do really like the historical novels. Debutante with a Dangerous Past, by Samantha Hastings. A Rags to Riches Regency romance. Really great cover on that one, and I like the fan that she's holding. I think that's really cute. Just kind of going through these relatively quickly, but of course I'll show you the one that I picked in more detail. The Wallflowers Last Chance Season by Julia Justice. Least Likely to Wed, book number 2. Enter this 1830s London season full of fun and flirtation. 1830s. I don't know my history that well. Is that still Regency or is that Victorian? Anybody? I think it might still be Regency. I don't think Victorian was until later in the 1800s. The Warrior's Reluctant Wife by Lisa Morgan. Warriors of Wales, book number 1. Oh, it's medieval. Escape to medieval Wales for an emotional, convenient marriage story. Excellent. And last but not least, the one that I picked for the month of September. I love the cover of this one. Miss Fairfax's Notorious Duke by Eva Shepherd, book 2 in the Rebellious Young Ladies series. And this is a Victorian novel. Having tarnished her reputation, Irene Fairfax flees to Devon to focus on her art. Her latest life drawing is going well until her naked subject reveals he's not the man she thinks he is. He is, in fact, the Duke of Redcliffe, a notorious rogue who seems amused by her discomfiture. This Duke may be even more of a threat to her reputation, yet she can't help craving more. So yes, that one sounds really, really good. Looking forward to that one. Okay, I will share with you guys what I'm reading, even though I don't have pictures. I'll do my best to show you guys some pictures. Okay, so, sorry, my phone is going off beside me. All right, next up. Whoops, let's go back over here to intrigue. You guys know all too well how much I do love my intrigue novels. So, let's see what we have here. So there are 6 new intrigue novels published every month. Of course, again, 2 box sets. And let's go through here all the different books. I can never, ever say this word. Clandestine, I think, baby, by Nicole Hellman. I think I saw on Instagram. This is her 45th book. I think that's what I saw. It's either this one or her next book. But this is book 6 in the Covert Cowboy Soldier series. She's supposed to be dead. So is he. So that one sounds really good. It's Nicole Helm. You can't go wrong with a Nicole Helm novel. We have Deception at Dixon Pass by Cindy Myers. Book number 1 in the Eagle Mountain Critical Response series. A Stranger with Amnesia is the only key to unlocking a search and rescue mystery. So that one sounds like a lot of fun too. A lot of my favorite authors, Dolores Fawson. You can't go wrong with her. Last Seen in Silver Creek. This is book 3 in the Silver Creek Lawmen second generation series. He lost everything once. Now he's in the fight for his loved ones' lives. Oh, again, can't go wrong with Dolores Fawson. Fantastic books. We have Texas Bodyguard Chance by Janie Crouch. San Antonio Security, book number 4. She has secrets she prefers to keep hidden. Too bad he's so good at getting to the truth. Sounds really good too. I just for the intrigue, I always find it difficult to pick just one. I'm like, but I want to read all of them. And I probably will at some point. Wyoming Cowboy Undercover by Juno Rushdan. Book number 5 in the Cowboy State Lawmen series. He must infiltrate a dangerous cult to prevent an impending disaster. Nice cover on that one too. And lastly, the book that I picked, this was an author pick. I love all these authors, but Janice K. Johnson is an absolute favorite of mine. She can do no wrong. We have High Mountain Terror. Surviving an avalanche has them in a terrorist's crosshairs. Deep in the rugged Washington mountains, nature photographer Ava inadvertently takes a picture of a wanted terrorist. His men start an avalanche to kill her, but she escapes and saves investigating detective Zach Reeves from an icy death. As a snowstorm cuts them off, she and Zach challenge merciless terrain to warn authorities, but will trusting each other prove an even deadlier trap. That sounds so, so good. Again, Janice K. Johnson. I love, love, love the books that she writes. They are fantastic. Medical romance here, my friends. All right, so let me see here. So they also publish 6 books a month. There's the 2 box sets. We have Daddy for Our Twins by Scarlett Wilson, who is fantastic. From Bachelor Doc to Doubting Dad. Not part of a series from what I can tell. Sometimes it lists them here, sometimes it doesn't, by the way, guys. You can't 100% go with this. Heart Doctors Summer Reunion. I want to say it again. Cardiologists. They're called cardiologists. Reunited with her first love, she can't deny that the tension between them is as sizzling as ever. So yeah, by Janice Lynn. Again, does not look like it's part of a series. Then we have The Secret She Kept from Dr. Delgado. Amazon River Vets, book number 2 by Luana de Rosa. Ooh. Her husband disappeared 5 years ago. Now he's back and about to discover that she's been keeping a life-changing secret. Return to Brazil with the second story in the Amazon River Vets duet. Okay, so I need to investigate this more. I really like the fact now that the medical line is including veterinarians. I think that's absolutely fantastic. And an Amazon vet, I'm thinking anacondas. Does that make sense? The Vet's Convenient Bride by Luana Rossi. Okay, here's the first book. When they often do this. They'll put, medical's big for this. They'll put 2 books of the same series in 1 month, which I think is great. When 2 colleagues agree to a marriage of convenience, they don't expect their fake relationship to come with real feelings. Explore the Amazon rainforest. Yeah, that sounds really interesting. Really interesting, actually, now that I'm looking at them. I'm like, I think I'm going to have to pick those up as well as my main pick. And then we have Wedding Date with Her Best Friend by Suzanne Carlisle. Atlanta Children's Hospital. It says book number 0, might be number 1. In the latest Harlequin medical romance story from Suzanne Carlisle, an anesthesiologist agrees to her best friend's wedding date. The only complication, she's secretly harbored feelings for him for years. Awesome. And last but not least, the one that I actually did pick because there was a dog on the cover, and it's by Becky Wicks. Finding Forever with the Single Dad. When a GP returns home to Yorkshire, she didn't expect to get involved in her ex-canine's therapy business or to fall for the single dad and his adorable twins. That sounds so delightful. I do love a single dad romance. And yeah, the whole animal aspect just makes me happy. Those ones look fantastic. That one looks fantastic. Hi, PK. Welcome. Thank you. She said she's listening while driving home. Excellent. Next, we have the biggest line in terms of number of books published every single month. And that is the Presents line. So 8 books come out in this line every single month. This is a line that will never go anywhere. I have a feeling that all other lines from Harlequin, all other imprints could end up being, taken away, and Presents would stay just because it would survive the apocalypse because they are so well loved. So there's 2 big box sets here. Let's go through these relatively quickly. A Sudden Hidden from the Sicilian by Lorraine Hall. In this secret air romance, the tycoon is about to discover his summer fling had consequences. So I guarantee you at least half of these books are Secret Baby. That's just the way these go. Back to Claim His Crown by Natalie Anderson. His Majesty has returned, and he'll take more than his throne in this royal romance by Natalie Anderson. Gotta love a good royal romance as well. Very big staple to the Presents novels. Her Convenient Vow to the Billionaire by Jane Holland. Debut author. Hey, a debut, you guys. Debut author Jane Holland turns up the heat for the billionaire and the woman he never forgot in this marriage of convenience story. So half Secret Baby, half Marriage of Convenience, or Relationship of Convenience, whatever. Her Forbidden Awakening in Greece by Kim Lawrence, book 2 in the Secret Twins series. One passionate off-limits encounter will unravel the nanny and her tempting billionaire in a workplace romance. Excellent. Kim Lawrence has been writing for Presents for many, many years. Many years. The Desert King's Kidnapped Virgin by Caitlin Cruz. Standard title when it comes to the Presents novels. Book number 1 in the Innocent Stolen Bride series. The Sheik will have his bride and he'll do everything to claim her. Another royal romance. Always, and these covers are just Absolutely stunning. I mean, absolutely stunning. Couple more here. The Housekeeper's One Night Baby. Here we go. Secret Baby by Sharon Kendrick. In this pregnancy romance, Cinderella is bound to the Italian. So, yeah, of course, she's the housekeeper. He's probably a billionaire of some kind. You know, as it goes, as it goes. And their Diamond Ring Ruse by Bella Mason. An engagement deal to save her may also set her free in the sizzling proposal of convenience story by Bella Mason. That is a gorgeous cover, clearly San Francisco. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge back there. Beautiful, beautiful. But the one that I picked, Innocence Wedding Day with the Italian by Michelle Smart. The tycoon has just 24 hours to win her back. It's a fast-paced marriage romance. Discovering that her billionaire fiancé will receive her inheritance if they wed, Rebecca leaves him at the altar. She refuses to marry a man who keeps secrets from her. So yeah, this one sounded really good, but I gotta tell you guys, this cover, like, I'm just thinking to myself, you're the model, right? Like, they're like, hey, would you model for a Presents novel cover? Sure, whatever. Yes, we want you to wear this dress. Like, I would just, the guy, whatever, I would just want to try on the dress. I'm all about that. I just think that is just super awesome. So yeah. So fun. Hi Sarah. I forgot having sugar spell today. Aw, I hope you're feeling better. Amish Paradise. Harlequin romance. Aren't these super corny, kitschy? Kind of like a book version of a Hallmark Lifetime. Some of them are, yes, some of them are not. It is what it is. Funny how when you're in your 20s. Oh, squeal time, yes. Some of the Mills and Boon have just added to Kindle Unlimited, so able to read a few new books due to this, despite them being older books. They are doing that with Harlequin as well. A lot of the intrigue novels I have noticed are on Kindle Unlimited, so do check that out. Funny how when you're in your 20s, let me go back to PK's comment here. Whoops. Funny how when you're in your 20s, well, being abducted by the sheep sounds right. Chic, not sheep. And if you're a knitter, I wouldn't mind being abducted by sheep. I could knit their yarn. I'd love to see the woman be the billionaire and the guy be the regular guy. I 100% agree with that. Absolutely. The cover with the church in her wedding gown is Dumno, Duomo. Dumno. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce. In Florence, Italy, I think. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you for that information. Let's go to the romance line. So their oldest line, the one that's been around forever since the beginning. 4 books plus the bind up. So let's go through here. Parisian Escape with the Billionaire. Traveling the world with a famous photographer is the opportunity of a lifetime for receptionist Caddy. She's just not prepared to feel such desire for him. So yeah, that one looks good. What else do we have here? Sailing to Singapore with the Tycoon by Ruby Basu. Oh, delightful. Will DePete be able to resist her forbidden attraction to her billionaire boss as they sail to Singapore on his super yacht? Where do people find these jobs? Are they on Indeed or Monster? Like, I would really like to know that. Your job duties include sailing to Singapore on a super yacht. Yes, I will do that. 100% I will do that. Then we have Wedding Planner's Deal with the CEO by Nina Milne. When a wedding planner strikes a deal with her former best friend to save her business, the unexpected chemistry between them makes sticking to the terms of their agreement difficult. I love the cover on that too. Beautiful. And last but not least, the one that I did pick is Claiming His Convenient Princess by Suzanne Meyer, book number 3 in the Scandal at the Palace series. Really like the cover of this one too. When Prince Liam meets Demi, his bride-to-be, she admits she'd rather not marry anyone. But their wedding is the only way to protect Demi from her father's schemes. After his ex left him heartbroken, Liam deserves a completely convenient reunion. But as he helps Demi feel at home in his kingdom, their mutual arrangement is challenged by their sizzling attraction. Now Liam wants his princess on paper for real. Oh, love, love, love a good royal. Was that a stoplight? You be good, PK. Don't you be texting and driving. Don't you be texting. Those kind of jobs are on a website you don't want to visit. That is hilarious. I love it. Um, romantic suspense. Jump into the romantic suspense line. New this month. Bear with me just a second here. All right. So, these all look so good as well. We have Chasing a Colton Killer by Deborah Fletcher Mello, book number 8 in the Coltons of New York series. While she chases a headline, he's chasing a serial killer. These books are just so super fantastic. If you have not read this romantic suspense line, please do yourself a favor and do so. Missing in Texas by Kara Whiddon. I also have this one from NetGalley. Hopefully I'll get to it in September. A child in danger and two parents who have never met. Inquiring minds want to know. How does that happen? And then we have, A Firefighter's Hidden Truth by the great Tara Taylor Quinn, book number 11 in the Sierra's Web series. The woman he can't remember is about to become unforgettable. You cannot go wrong with the Tara Taylor Quinn. Now, I'm just currently reading Old Dog's New Truths by her, which I think is book 10 in the Sierra's Web series, and it's a special edition. So it jumps around like the Sierra's Web series. I can show you guys. They jump around different so we've got a romantic suspense, special edition. These are all part of the same series. So I really like the fact that she does that. I think it's really neat. So back to where we were. Let me go back here again. And last but not least, my pick for the month is going to be Texas Law Serial Manhunt by Jennifer D. Bockel. This is book number 2 in the Texas Law series. When her daughter Josie is brutally left for dead, Sage will stop at nothing to find out why. Enter forensic pathologist Dr. Michael O'Brien, the man who'd once changed Sage's life forever. As Michael investigates whether Josie's been targeted by a fearsome serial killer, Sage realizes he is her daughter's only hope for survival. But one secret Sage is keeping could destroy them all. Hands up, the kid's his. Show of hands? I think so. I think so. There are so many lovely books to read. Not enough time to read them all. Yes. Oh my gosh, I could not agree more. I need to win the lottery so I can quit my job. Hermione. Yes, I think I noticed the intrigue or suspense line when glancing. However, I need to get over my head to read the books in order due to them not being in numbered order unless I want to buy more books. And what's wrong with buying more books, I ask? Nothing. Nothing at all. Let's go on to special edition. Oops. Alrighty. Oh, guys, again, my other favorite line. Like, look at these covers. We have A Charming Doorstep Baby by Heatherly Bell, book 5 in the Charming Texas series. A Surly Cowboy and an Abandoned Baby. You can't go wrong with that. A retired rodeo cowboy. Like, come on. Delightful. Absolutely delightful. Then we have got A Maverick for Her Mom by the great Stella Bagwell, book number 3 in the Montana Mavericks Lassoing Love series. When you give a cowboy a cupcake. Oh, this one looks so delightful. I got it. Okay, Bronco rancher Dale Dalton may be many things, but committed isn't one of them. He has no business courting beautiful baker Kendra because he knows he's not playing for keeps. Add Kendra's 7-year-old daughter, Mila, to the mix, and it gets even more complicated. Dale fights mightily against getting attached, though he's quickly losing that battle. What if he can't be the man that Kendra and Mila deserve? Oh, I love that. I think that's so adorable. So, so, so cute. So there's the 2 box sets. There's 1 and 2. Then we have Her Outback Rancher by Joanna Sims. Outback sounds like Australia. The Brands of Montana. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, Australia. Hawk Bowhill's heart never left his family cattle ranch in Australia, but when he meets fiery Montana cowgirl Jessie, it's love at first sight with a baby soon to follow. So yeah, that'll be fun. One that takes place in Australia. Book 13 in the Brands of Montana series, if anyone is curious. His Unlikely Homecoming by Carrie Nichols. Carrie Nichols is absolutely super fantastic. You need to read her books. Small Town Sweethearts is a fantastic series. Please go and pick it up. This is book number 8. Coming home isn't what he expected, but much more than he hoped. Yeah, I really love this series, and I am looking forward to getting to this new one. I think it's going to be really, really great. And oh yeah, Home for I love the title. Home for the Calladays. I feel like that would be a great cozy mystery title. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, and I apologize greatly if I am. This is by Jennifer Willick. Holidays, Heart, and I cannot pronounce that word. Book number 1. This one looks adorable, turning bitterness of the past into a sweet future. I'm almost positive it's Jewish. Big city advocate Sarah Abrams returns home for the high holy days. She's got a lot on her mind, especially whether to marry her perfect on paper boyfriend. The last person she wants to encounter is Aaron, her first love and the one who broke her heart. But after Aaron and Sarah join forces to fight an act of hate, it's clear that their deep connection is never abdicated. If only they could forgive one another for the past. So yeah, again, love the title. And last but not least, though, the one that I did have to pick, even though we had like that Carrie Nichols book and this one, the holiday book, or I couldn't say no to Terry Wilson. This is the second book in the Love Unveiled series. I've been so looking forward to the second book for so long. The third book comes out in December, and I cannot wait. I mean, the covers, this whole series is just delightful. Bridal editor Daphne despises her handsome yet infuriating colleague Jack King. In fact, their workplace feud is legendary. But when a juicy magazine assignment requires going undercover as a blissfully engaged couple, both Daphne and Jack say, I do. Fake attraction soon leads to very real kisses, authentic emotions, and undeniable attraction. But will their high-profile marriage charade lead to a new romantic beginning for Vale's most combative employees? The first book was absolutely fantastic. It was a friends to lovers story. Yeah, guys, this Terry Wilson is fantastic. She is also a sweet romance author, so while there might be some adult content, everything is behind closed doors. So if that's your jam, definitely check out Terry Wilson's books. And she used to also write for Love Inspired. So that should tell you like what kind of an author she is. You know, in the Love Inspired, there's no hanky-panky at all, even with the doors closed. In the Love Inspired books, of course, you know, like in these books, there is some hanky-panky, if you will. Speaking of, let's jump over here to Love Inspired. So we have 6 new books out every month. There is, of course, the 2 box sets as well. So let's go through these ones. A Father for Her Boys by Danielle Grandetti. Sorry, I meant to jump back over here. It's Hala. Don't pronounce the C. Thank you. Thanks, Lee. I appreciate that. Hello, Vanessa. Happy Wednesday. I think I'm just going to start reading the linked family series in order, unless it's a mega linked one like some of the Westmoreland series. Yeah. Oh, Steve. Hi, Steve. Kissing somebody while hanging out the window of a New York City taxi. Like, that is a good way to end up dead. Confirm, Steve. Confirm. So yeah, a family scarred by tragedy will find hope in an unlikely gardener. That one sounds really cute. I have not read that author before. I do like the Love Inspired. I've mentioned this before. I think they're really great. Caring for Her Amish Neighbor by Joanne Brown. She is always great. So this is now the 3rd book in the Amish of PEI, or Prince Edward Island series. Canadian Amish. Even more polite than the Amish normally are. But yeah, I read the first book. I didn't particularly love it, but it was enjoyable. So I do want to read more. She's the only one who can help, but will he let her? So yeah, that one, that series just really intrigues me more than anything else. Another Amish book, Her Hidden Amish Child, Secret Amish Babies, Book 4. Now that just sounds very niche to me. By Leah Bale. Like, they're Amish. How is this a secret? Can a little girl heal the wounds of the past? So yeah, adorable cover though. Very, very cute. And then we have, of course, the 2-box sets. Then The Cowboy Bargain by Tina Radcliffe, The Lazy M Ranch, book number 2. A little competition brings a change of heart. So this is a second chance romance, his ex-fiance. Ooh, after she skipped town days before their wedding, she has some explaining to do. Definitely some explaining to do. And then we have To Protect His Brother's Baby by Linda Goodnight, longtime author for the Love Inspired line. This is book 6 in the Sundown Valley series. I think she's pretty much been writing since the beginning. Stranger in His House could be the family he never knew he needed. After he spent 6 months on the road, the last thing Cowboy Wilder Littlefield, you can't get a more romance male lead's name than Wilder, expects to come home to is a pregnant woman living on his ranch. Taylor Matheson not only believes the house is hers, but she's carrying his estranged late brother's child. Interesting. But last but not least, the one that I did pick, this one just sounded adorable. And again, there's a dog on the cover. A Family to Foster by Laurel Blout. Doesn't look like it's part of a series. Foster dad Patrick Callahan would do anything to prevent the siblings he fosters from being separated. But that means he'll have to partner with his ex-fiancée to save the local community center. With Patrick's old school ideas and Tori's high-tech upgrades, the pair can't agree on anything. Could accepting their differences keep the children together and give them a forever family? I love the foster aspect of it. Not the whole, biological kids and all that stuff that seems to be very prevalent within romance. Question here. I can then just jump around and read more stories in KU, then won't go broke. Exactly. Do you find the majority of the love-inspired books always feature children or babies, or is that just me? No, you're absolutely right, Vanessa, 100%. That's the one thing. Like, it's family, it's faith, and family, includes children of some kind. Again, I would love to see some that don't necessarily, for those of us who chose to go that path, but, it is what it is. Hi, Chips sounds like chutzpah. Ah, that's the word. Thank you. Chutzpah. Thank you. I haven't read a love-inspired story for a long time. Must get around to reading one soon. They are fun. Would there ever be a love-inspired gay type? No. I honestly, Steve, I would love to say yes. If I was an editor or if I was, in charge. But unfortunately, I would probably have to say no. I just don't see it being a thing, unfortunately. I wish it was. And last but not least, the love-inspired suspense novels. Love these books. So, new this month. All right. So now you're going to see, this is, okay, so there's like 9 new books, but there's really not. They put like this extra box set out for whatever reason. So the first one we have here is Mountain Abduction Rescue by Darlene L. Turner. Crisis Rescue Team, book number 3. A wildlife threat becomes a missing person search. Like, look at that cover. That's Big Kitty. That's Big Kitty on that. I wouldn't want to run into that kitty cat. Let me tell you. The covers on these are just so fantastic, in my opinion. We have Hunting the Witness by Kate Angio. Attacked in the Mountains with No Memory of Why. Again, these covers just draw you and you're like, why is that place on fire? I need to read more. Fantastic. Cold Case Revenge by Jessica R. Patch. Book number 6 in the Pacific Northwest Canine Unit series. A kidnapped child, an unsolved cold case. This canine is on the trail. So, yeah. Steve, these are books for you. They're all about dogs. They're all about rescue dogs, search and rescue dogs. That should be right up your alley, my friend. Then we have Big Sky Secrets by Amity Stefan. To stop a killer, the truth must be uncovered. Again, like, delightful cover. Delightful in the aspect of, it draws you right in, right? And the one that I picked, I'll be honest, mainly because of the cover. That cover is just amazing. Amish Country Ransom by Mary Alford. This one sounds so good. After FBI agent Jade Powell's sister is abducted, canine trainer Ethan Connors is determined to help the woman who once saved his life. But an enemy from Jade's past will stop at nothing to keep his agenda hidden. With a storm brewing and a killer hunting them deep in Amish country, can Jade and Ethan survive the treacherous weather long enough to bring a criminal mastermind to justice? So this is, as I like to refer to it, Amish adjacent, where the main characters are not Amish, but it takes place in Amish country, and you probably do meet some Amish characters. I think the relationship is mostly conservative women. They probably aren't interested in gay romance, although ironically, a lot of gay romance authors are straight women. It's a very good point. Steve says, a certain bossy little schnauzer is looking at all those rescue dogs and asking, who are these wimps? Why are they working for dumb old humans? Sounds like something my cats would say. So yeah, so that's all the ones coming out this month, you guys, or in September. They are all available now. If you are interested, like if you go to Amazon or your big box store or what have you, so you can go ahead and pick them up. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to come on here. So like I said, I did not get a chance to film this yesterday and post it, but I thought it was kind of fun to go through everything. Even though it was very, very brief, we still went through everything. Sorry, really dry in here today for some reason. But you wanted to know what I was reading. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys anything. So let me see here. Oh, I know where I can go to see if I can get covers to come up here on my phone. Bear with just a sec. Please talk amongst yourselves. So I've got a whole bunch of books on the go right now. I am currently reading. You'll be able to see this. Witch by Christopher Pike. Yeah, this one is a throwback. It came out back in like the early 90s. I read it in high school, so I'm giving it a reread. Yeah, this one is enjoyable. What else am I reading here? Bear with, you guys. Oh yeah, I mentioned the Tara Taylor Quinn, The Old Dog's New Truths. I'm about 3/4 of the way through this one, and I'm really, 3/4 of the way through it. I'm really enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun. I mean, again, Tara Taylor Quinn is absolutely fantastic. I am also reading, the Nancy Drew. Deadly Intent takes place in New York City. I'm enjoying that one very much. And also, I can bring this one up on the Libby app because I'm listening to it through my library. Sorry, I'm just waiting for it to come up. Never Coming Home by Kate Williams. This is about 10 social media influencers who are they're teenagers, right? And they're all brought to this island, and it's supposed to be this like amazing place, and they're like going to be like the first people to stay at this resort, and it turns out like it's not what they said it was. They're there all by themselves, and it sounds very much like a and then there were none situation. So I am 20% of the way through this one, and I'm enjoying it very much. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm reading, you guys. I hope you did you guys enjoyed this. Let me go back here. I mainly read the intrigue, suspense, or historical cowboy romances, with the odd presents or billionaire book thrown in. But with the Mills and Boon Harlequin books coming into KU. Steve, you absolutely should do one of these. Go through everything Harlequin walkabouts every month. I concur, Steve. Christopher Pike, yes, those were the days. It was lovely to see all the latest books. Thank you. I agree with you, Steve. This was fun and informative. Thank you very much. Let's do a live walkabout for next month's Harlequins together. Yes, Steve, it's a date. You let me know when and where. I can set it up here, and I can do the share screen, and you and I can, I'll do the technology bit of it if you just show up. You don't even have to put on pants, Steve, because it's like waist up. So you do your thing. And it will give me the opportunity to read other lines I might not initially pick up and try them. So glad that they are finally being added to KU in the UK. I agree. I'm glad to see the Harlequins added to Kindle Unlimited here in Canada. So anyway, guys, that's it. I have to go get ready for work tomorrow. But next Wednesday, I will be back with another live but it will literally just be chatting about what I'm reading. Okay? So have a great night, everybody. PK is doing sprints in about 15-20 minutes. You do all the tech stuff. I'll just bombard you with the questions. It's a date, Steve. It's a date. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.